Hey everyone, my name is Mandy and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about what I ditched my six-figure Etsy shop for. If it's your first time here, welcome. Make sure that you hit the like and the subscribe button because it really does help me and my channel out. So let's get right into it. In the last video, I talked to you guys about why Etsy just wasn't working for me anymore. And now I'm going to tell you about what actually did work for me. Now, by nature, I'm a problem solver, and my motto is typically, I'll figure it out. And this situation was no different. Back in 2015, my Etsy shop that was on page one for so many different major keywords in the home decor industry had fallen off the face of the planet because of an algorithm change. And I'll admit, I kind of freaked out about it. But during that same year, my friend Renee Christine called me and told me that she was going to be having a brand new website building service. And I was the first bestie to sign up. Now, her besties are her customers and her clients, but she calls them her besties. And we really do feel like she is our bestie. And I knew that this was it. I knew it was going to take a lot of hard work and I knew it was going to take a lot of time, but I knew that having my very own website was probably the answer to every problem that I was having with Etsy. And in the end, I was right. Here is why having your own website trumps Etsy. So first, Google SEO is way easier. And I know some of you are probably like, girl, you are lying. But I can tell you, as somebody who's been in the SEO industry for quite a while, I know that SEO for different industries and different platforms, they all vary. But Google SEO, for me, once I figured out the basics of it, I can make it work for almost anything. And that is what really stuck for me. Once I figured out that Google algorithm pattern, it was smooth sailing after that. Now, it wasn't easy. I will tell you, it was not easy. But once I did it, I had hot traffic coming in daily and purchasing my wall decor. Now, if you want to enroll in Nursey, where I'll teach you how to do SEO for Google step by step, you can check out the link below, or you can just go to nursey.com. Number two, Google Shopping. Oh, I love Google Shopping. Google Shopping for me is so much more fun than Etsy for one major reason. There is so much opportunity there and it's not saturated like Etsy. Etsy, I feel like it's a starting point for a lot of sellers. They're not really sure. I feel like a lot of creatives go into Etsy because they're not really sure if they want to make a career out of this, or it might just be a side hobby. So they try out Etsy as kind of like a stepping stone, just to kind of dip their feet into the water and see if this is really what they want to do. And I did that at first too. I mean, Etsy was kind of my starting point, but I knew going into Etsy, I did not want to stay there if I grew. And I really outgrew Etsy at some point. So once I got into Google, there came this nice big virtual store called Google Shopping. The great thing about Google Shopping is as soon as you search for anything, Google Shopping has a link right up at the top. So they're going to show you all of the Google Shopping things before you even get down to the list of websites. So having your shop on Google Shopping is just, I mean, it's a no-brainer if you have a website. Now, when your products are properly optimized, they do really well on Google Shopping. And then if you take out an ad for those, oh my goodness, you guys can get so many sales doing that because I did it and I know that it works. Next, there's no fees. I mean, enough said, right? I get to keep all of the money from each of the sale and it isn't even wholesale pricing. So, I mean, really, it's a no-brainer as far as that goes, as far as fees go. I didn't feel like I was selling as a wholesaler anymore when I switched over to Etsy. I got to keep almost everything except for, of course, the shipping fees and the fees that I had to pay for the materials. So I got to keep a much larger portion of that profit than I did if I was selling on Etsy. So next, an email list. I cannot explain to you. That I think is probably my biggest mistake in the beginning of my website, or in the beginning of my career as a seller, is I didn't start building I didn't start building my email list until I was a couple years into the game, because I didn't realize that I needed it. I started out on Etsy, and there's really no way to have an email list build on Etsy, because Etsy has this rule where you can't contact people outside of Etsy, and you can't take their email like that. It's against their terms of service. So really building a email list on Etsy is really difficult. So when I had my own website, I ended up getting this pop-up that even if a customer didn't purchase something, I had a really high chance that they were going to click and get that coupon that I had. I had a 30% off coupon if they just put in their email address on the front page of my website. And I got thousands of emails that way. And it was such a great way to build that hot traffic that was already interested in my items. And then I could just keep reselling to them over and over again. It was a no-brainer for me. So with my own website, I built a customer base of thousands of hot traffic customers, and that really helped me build a following. So once you have that, you can even open up a Facebook group. You can do so many things with that. So that's it. That's why I love having my own website. It's more profitable. I get to use Google Ads and Google Shopping. It's easier to use, and it lets my creativity shine. If you'd like to join our free Facebook group, go ahead and hit the link down in the description box, or you could search Nursey on Facebook, and you can find our free Facebook group where we talk all about SEO and all kinds of cool things. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Leave me a comment down below and tell me what you think about Etsy versus Google. I'll see you in the next video. Happy SEO!